talking about here. So this is 16. Oh yeah, sorry. Welcome to the music segment. Hi.
Hi.
This is 16 by alybob.
Yes, I found her on TikTok.
As so
She,
many good songs have been found.
yeah, and she's like quite young, like singer songwriter, um, and I just really liked. She just sits down and creates little ideas for songs, and just sits down and goes for it. Um, and I thought, I wonder if she has Spotify. Found her on Spotify, and she's actually doing quite well for like. I mean, she's got quite a lot of TikTok views, and her streams. She's on a top song. She's got 209,000. Is that right?
Yeah,
209,000
209,000. Yeah.
um streams. So she's like, I'm hoping she'll be picked up soon.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
and yeah, 16 is her latest release, which is why I just liked her in general. And I saw that 16 was her latest release, so I thought I would put that into the playlist to support, you know, her new release. Um, but it was very, it was like, I don't want to say like Taylor Swift because some people might find that like offensive,
I get what you mean. I do get what you mean.
but it's like reminiscent, like
Yeah.
which I enjoyed.
Yeah, it had
Um,
those kind of like um country Taylor Swift kind of vibes, you know?
yeah, like storytelling, which
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely, if you are on TikTok, definitely check her out because she posts a lot. And I don't think you'll be able to get how much she does just from Spotify because I think she only has like a handful of songs on Spotify, whereas on
Yeah.
TikTok she's like just doing stuff in the moment, which I find so pure.
I really listening to it made me want to pick up the guitar and like just have a little play, you know?
Have a little noodle, yeah.
So I can I just say I absolutely loved That Bitch by
Oh, did
B
you?
Miller. It's
Okay.
absolutely brilliant.
I thought it was quite timely.
That honestly, I was listening to it and I was like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Um can I okay, so the chorus, okay, I have to say it 'cause I think it's phenomenal, okay.
Trigger warning, swear words.
Yes, if you don't like swear words, skip forward about 30 seconds. Society is sucking on your dick, and since I got a pussy, I'm a bitch. And since you are a dude, yeah, you can tell the truth. But as soon as I do, I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
Wow, that was good. That was really good, and it was one of those moments where. So I know we've just spoken about the importance of listening to women's experiences,
Yeah.
and I think that it's not understood by a lot of men that we have a level of privilege as men uh, in terms of being able to say something and it be like accepted as truth. Like it just is. Whereas if a woman is to say the same thing, then she's PMSy or she's on her period or one of those
Meghan
things, and it's
Markle.
like yeah, and it's like why is that? Why am I as a man able to say those things that a woman, if she said
Yeah.
it would be invalid?
She uses like quotes which I think has definitely like I get the impression that she's actually been told these things
Yes.
because the whole song is so honest that I feel like it would make sense. She's put like men can cheat, women can't. If you're a
Hmm.
woman, you were made to pleasure me. But out in public, hide them shoulders underneath.
Yeah.
The hide them shoulders underneath actually. I had a conversation with Pierce about how over the years different body parts have been sexualized. Like obviously, boobs and foofs have been sexualized, you know,
Yeah.
forever. But there was a time where showing ankle was considered, oh, that's too sexy, or a shoulder. Like I feel like we're at the point now where showing a bit of shoulder is fairly accepted, but there was a time where that would have been outrageous.
It's
Like,
so weird to me because it's like it's a shoulder.
yeah,
In and of itself, there is nothing sexy about a shoulder.
no,
I'm like, it's just a part of someone. Literally just a body part. There's nothing
exactly,
like
yeah.
I don't understand how these things have been sexualized.
And I love because it's not like, oh, pity party, which I mean should be entitled to, but
Absolutely.
But I love the vibe is I'm that motherfucking bitch. Like, you know, you're you should be the one sucking on my clit. Like,
I
she has
love that
no.
line.
I love it, but there's obviously something in us that makes us go, ooh, that word, because dick is so, like, I have no problem saying dick, but the idea of saying sucking on my clit just literally makes me feel
I can
uncomfortable.
hear it in your voice that you're like
Which
a
which
little
even
cringe.
which even for like me, a female,
Mm,
like I have one, like that's not right. So
hmm.
let alone what that does to a guy, I don't know, but
There's so much
I'm
to
glad
unpack.
somebody's like she is a champion
Yeah, I mean,
feminist.
if she by some weird off chance was listening, I would just say thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for writing this and releasing. 'Cause I love this song. I had it on loop for a lot of the morning.
Did you?
I think it's amazing. I think it's really amazing.
I thought this is relevant right now. Like this is
Yeah,
going in.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
Thank you for putting it on the playlist, and thank you to B Miller for rating it.
Cutie. I wanted to talk about your London Grammar track. How does it
Okay,
feel?
yeah.
Because I listened to it, and obviously London Grammar, you can tell with London Grammar, it's London Grammar straight away because they're just her unique voice. And it really kind of reminded me of. Do you know a band called Sophie and the Giants?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
It really reminded me of them, and I really vibed with it because sometimes London Grammar, sometimes I listen to them if I'm in a sad mood. Because this wasn't.
Yeah, no, I get that.
This was more. I felt like more uplifted
Yeah,
than
I think so.
normal.
I don't think it's wrong necessarily to say that a lot of London Grammar songs are quite chill and restrained, and they're emotional. You know, they tap into that
Yeah,
emotional side. So you listen to it when you're sad because it, yeah, helps you process the sad almost. It's really good.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
like the vocalist Hannah Reid, her voice is yeah, she has this really unique kind of voice that you listen to it and you're like, yes, that's London Grammar. I know that voice. I love her
yeah.
voice. I think it's beautiful.
I think she's definitely got one of the best, most
It's
distinguishable
brilliant.
voices of like our
She is such an
generation.
instrument. Honestly, like, is such a brilliant thing. It's like I hope you never lose that voice because it's a gift, really. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's amazing. And yeah, this song was a lot more. I think I liked it. I really like London Grammar. I really like their music. I've got one of their albums. I forget what it's called now, which sounds really bad. Truth is a Beautiful Thing. And
right.
it's a great album. Fantastic kind of one. And yeah, this is it felt a bit more upbeat, like you say, and a bit more
I
like,
mean, the lyrics are not
oh,
upbeat, but like,
yeah,
it's still there's not that many lyrics, so you're not
no,
being guided through something stressful.
yeah, I really liked it.
Um, another. Do you mind if we go on to another one of yours?
Absolutely, go ahead.
Highland Park Collective. That
Yes,
one.
yes,
Do you know what it reminded me so much of Bang Bang? With Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and
yeah.
who else? Is it Nicki Minaj? No. Yeah, Nicki Minaj. Okay, yeah. But that like female empowerment. Also, yeah, I was very impressed with your collection of women in this
Thank you.
entry.
No, it was a deliberate like
Yeah.
again this week. I've been very thinking a lot about this
Also,
week.
it was very like your collection. Obviously, London Grammar was on brand, but this song was quite poppy for you. I mean, like yeah, I know people were like Coldplay's pop, but and it is, but this is more mainstream pop. I don't know, like
It is. I mean, look, I say it's quite interesting. I didn't know this when I picked the song. So it was on my I think it's like the release radar playlist
yeah,
on Spotify. So yeah,
yeah.
and I like Katie Tunstall. I think she's great. Um, and this song I've discovered since is the theme song for this year's International Women's Day. So it's
Oh,
a really big thing. It was launched. It came
I
from
feel dumb now.
um the United Nations Human Rights Organization, and
Right.
they launched a new kind of initiative to encourage gender or encourage, I mean, bring about gender equality, I guess.
Yeah.
Called We All Rise. And so
Right.
it's basically like this year of like programs that are going to try and bring about more gender equality.
Amazing.
And it really, so this song was like the start of that. It was like the launch of it. And it was like, you know, it was highlighting women and empowering women and like
Yeah.
we're stronger. This is happening now. It's really good. Again, there's the lyrics in the lyrics I really liked was says one like, I know you got it and we can have it all, sisterhood. I was like, brilliant. And then later on, no one telling me what I should do. I don't care if I sound a little rude. I'm making moves, it's approved. Run because we can match you. And I was like, brilliant. This is exactly the kind of like it's
Yeah.
weird that all of these things have come in the same week. That we've had International Women's Day on Monday. We had the Meghan Markle interview, which was released on Monday as well, I think.
Yeah.
And the Sarah Everard case coming a bit later in the week, I think. It feels like a long week and a long way. And again, this song was like, it's one of those things that it had to have been written before, obviously before this week, right?
But it felt like it was made for this week.
And it felt exactly like
It was the right
if
time.
you could see the future, you would write this song for Monday, and it works. It worked really well, and again, so it was a little bit. I see what you mean. It does sound a bit almost quite poppy for me, but it was I quite liked it when I listened to That Bitch by B Miller. I thought about the fact that I'd put this on the list, and I was like, we're on the same page. We're on the same page this week.
Yeah, no, that it definitely worked.
Can I go on to It Hurts by Tom Grennan?
No, you can do it. Yeah.
Because so the album was released. Was it released this week or last week?
It was released this week. It was released
this week. Yeah. So the album was released, and we talked about Tom Grennan a lot over the last few months. We talked to Tom Grennan a lot. We're big fans of Tom Grennan.
We stan.
We do, and this is a great song.
His album is very pop, like you can imagine it doing well in the summer charts, but this song was a bit more serious. So I quite liked it because it's placed, I'm pretty sure, halfway through the album. It Hurts. Did we say that? I can't remember if we said.
I think so, but if not, It Hurts by Tom Grennan. From the new album Evering Road.
So it just sort of like, I don't know, just sort of it completes it.
It does.
I was doing some weird hand gestures then.
No, it's fine. I make weird hand gestures on camera all the time. It's a mess.
What did you like about it?
Well, oh my god, I think I say it for every single person, but please don't let that take away from it. I think Tom Grennan has a wonderful voice. I'm going to say it again. Okay?
Oh yeah, that is his.
I know. I feel like I
quality.
keep saying it every time, but he does. He has a great voice. There's a lot of It's a lot in there. There's a lot. It's like I want to say like deep, but like I cannot read it. It's a very full voice. There's a lot to it. It's really good.
It's sort of raspy. Like, there's sort of like texture in his voice. There's that sort of Post Malone vibe in a way, actually.
Yeah.
Where there's texture in his voice, but when things aren't completely accurate, like Chris Martin, you wouldn't say he's the most technical or the most accurate singer in the world.
No.
But he gets his point across, and it's very, with Tom Grennan, it's quite soulful, and he loves like gospel choirs and chucking loads of instruments in there with his tracks. So I definitely feel like it gives it quite a soulful feel. It
feels like there's definitely a story behind it,
Yeah.
When he says about it hurts when your name is in the dirt. It hurts to hide the pain, but now I've learned that people who try to sit on your throne throw kisses then punches, flowers then stones. I was like, I wonder if this is something about being in the public eye. Like.
Oh.
Or like,
I was thinking more of it in a relationship sense.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I was thinking about it in the sense of like again, I came back to Meghan Markle because I guess that's what's been coming into my mind all week.
Yeah.
about that. About obviously at first everyone's like, "Oh, lovely." She's so like Harry's found someone really sweet, and they were getting married, and it's all really good.
Yeah.
And then suddenly she's evil. She's
Oh
the
yeah.
devil. She's the worst
Mm-mm.
person ever to walk the
She's
earth.
a she's a tart.
And it was like that. It's like that thing of being in a public eye. The public's opinion of you can change
Yeah.
on drop of a hat.
Yeah.
Suddenly you go from being a great person to a to the person who's public enemy number one. Um,
Yeah.
what were you going for with the relationship kind of vibe?
Yeah, so I thought about relationship because, when you split up with someone and then you still love them and you're going through the heartbreak and then you find out they've been shit talking you. And
Yeah, okay.
in the next verse, what you're saying, pack of lies, I'm held up against the wall, the harder I try to forget the noise, ignore the voices, but they keep getting louder, that's the problem. Which I can
Hmm.
see your point, like that can be down to press completely, but I can imagine, like, I think stuff when it's someone you care about saying horrible things about you,
Yeah.
it's that idea that you can't just shake them off. They do just keep getting louder and louder and wear you down, and you keep like going in on yourself.
Should we go on to my last one, which was Remedies
Yes, yes.
by
Sorry, I was
Molly
doing that.
Collins.
Oh my god, yeah, this was another one. I was like, was not expecting this from you. All right, you little raver. It's like,
I've been a fan of like, yeah, I love drum and bass and like liquid and all that kind of, yeah, I love it. It's brilliant.
I was like so like sort of. I don't know, when I heard the song, I can't say particularly listen to the lyrics too much. I was a bit shocked because that it came from you. I thought it'd gone on to like my music or something. And then the next thing was, I thought, fuck me, I can't wait for next year's festival season when this is all
Yeah.
over and I can actually just like have a little rave. It's the beauty of like drum and bass music is you can sort of just get fully immersed in the moment, and you're not really going through emotion, you're just going through like this gonna like not in a deep way, but like you're just going through the experience
I
of
find it
just
a weird, like, it's an escape for me often.
yeah,
It's a chance
yeah,
just to like put life on hold for a bit and you just kind of like,
yeah,
it's very weird. I find it in two kind of things. Like, it's one of those things that makes you want to get up and like be in a rave and like having a great time, whatever. But also, like, it's one of those things that I quite like listen to just in my room with the lights off, whatever.
yeah,
I'm just there like vibing to it. I'm like chill.
yeah.
Weirdly, it's very good. Yeah, I really love drum and bass. And
I love it when
so
you're cleaning. Just
yeah,
go
it's a
just go
good one when
back
you're
to
cleaning.
adulthood. Like I was cleaning the bathroom the other day and I literally had bangers on so loud and I was just like having a vibe.
Yeah, it's great for me when I haven't done it for a while because I'm so demotivated. But like running and things, drum and bass is brilliant for running because
Yeah.
it's a steady beat and you can just get into it and you can it just helps me kind of like switch off in a way.
Do you have that thing where you have to run in time with the music, otherwise it
Yeah,
stresses you out?
yeah,
Like,
which
yeah,
is quite
I'm
good for me.
glad.
It keeps me going because especially when I was back when I was starting out doing park runs and things,
Yeah.
you you want to stop. Like you're exhausted, you think I just want to stop, and it's not.
There's like the OCD kicks in with the
Yeah,
with
it's
the
weird because
time.
it's like I know I can keep running, but I'd quite like to stop.
Yeah.
And there's something about when I first time I did, it, I didn't really have music on, and I was like, stopping every few seconds, whatever. And the next time I did it, I think I had music on, and it was like, I'm gonna keep going.